My beloved child, I see the fear in your eyes, even when you try to hide it behind a brave smile. You tell everyone you're fine, but I know the storm that lives inside your heart. You wake up wondering how you'll make it through another day. You go to sleep with thoughts that chase you through the dark. And yet here you are, still breathing, still trying, still hoping that maybe tomorrow will be better. And I want you to know, I'm proud of you for that. You may not feel strong, but the fact that you're still standing in the middle of your storm means you have more courage than you realize. Even when fear whispers, "You can't do this," my voice answers, "You can, because I am with you." Do not be afraid, not because the storm will disappear overnight, but because you are not facing it alone. When you walk through fire, I walk with you. When you pass through deep waters, they will not drown you. When your heart trembles, I will steady your spirit with my peace. I know there are nights when you lie awake replaying everything that went wrong. The words you wish you could take back, the people who left, the dreams that broke. And I know how small and helpless you feel when life seems to keep falling apart. But child, I want you to remember something. Fear doesn't mean you failed. It simply means you're human and you need me. You don't have to pretend to be fearless. You don't have to prove your strength to anyone. Just bring me your trembling heart. Bring me your anxious thoughts. Bring me the pieces of your trust that you've lost along the way. Because my perfect love drives out fear, not by force, but by presence. You don't fight fear by shouting at it. You defeat fear by resting in me. The world tells you to be strong on your own. I tell you, you don't have to be alone. When you are weak, my strength shines through you. When you feel powerless, my spirit becomes your courage. Remember when Peter stepped out of the boat and walked on the water? The waves were high, the wind was wild, and still for a moment he walked. Not because he was fearless, but because his eyes were on me. The moment he looked away, fear pulled him under. But even then, I reached out and caught him. I never let him drown, and I won't let you drown either. Every time you think you've gone too far, I will reach deeper. Every time you think you've fallen too low, I will lift you higher. You can't fall beyond my reach. I know the voices in your head tell you it's too late, that you've made too many mistakes, that no one cares, not even me. But hear me clearly, that's not my voice. My voice never shames, it calls you home. If you listen closely, in the middle of your fear, you'll hear me whisper, "Do not be afraid, I am with you." I was with you when you cried behind closed doors. I was with you when you smiled in public while breaking inside. I was with you in every hospital room, every empty night, every lonely walk. Even when you didn't feel me, I was there. Sometimes my silence is not absence. Sometimes it's my way of drawing you closer, teaching you to trust what you cannot see. Because faith is not about seeing the path. It's about walking even when it's dark, knowing I'm one step ahead. You've asked me, "Lord, why do you let me go through so much pain?" And my answer is not because I want you to suffer, but because I want you to grow. Some of the deepest pain becomes the soil for your strongest purpose. Some of your tears are watering the seeds of miracles you can't see yet. You see weakness, I see preparation. You see delay, I see divine timing. You see emptiness, I see space for something new. So don't be afraid. Even when doors close, even when people leave, even when plans fail, I'm still working behind the scenes. Nothing is wasted in my hands. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible. Every prayer you've whispered, I heard it. Every tear that fell, I caught it. Every time you said, God, I can't do this anymore, I replied, then let me. Let me carry what you cannot. Let me fight what you can't see. Let me heal what you can't fix. Child, stop trying to control everything. Stop replaying every outcome. Stop asking, what if? Start resting in God is. Because I'm still God, in the storm, in the silence, in the struggle. I haven't left. I haven't changed. And I never will. When fear tells you you're alone, remember my promise. I am with you. When anxiety grips your chest, breathe my name, and peace will follow. When doubt clouds your heart, remember how many times I've carried you before. You've survived things you thought would destroy you. You've made it through days you thought you'd never see the end of. That's not luck, that's me. I was in every victory you didn't notice. Every coincidence that wasn't a coincidence. Every quiet rescue that no one saw. And I'll keep showing up again and again because love doesn't quit. You may stumble. You may question. You may even walk away for a while. But nothing can make me stop loving you. You belong to me, not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. And I am not letting go. Even when you can't see me, I'm walking right there. Even when you can't hear me, I'm whispering peace into your soul. Even when you can't feel me, I'm closer than your heartbeat. Do not be afraid, for I am with you, now always and forever. Amen.